They ain't had no business breaking up. Y'all, social media star couple Kristy and Desmond Scott are getting a divorce.
Like, if this isn't a sign to end social media, I don't know what is. This goes to show that we are so used to watching curated bullshit online and curated relationships, and it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that there are groups of people out here who are truthfully mourning the relationship, the ending of the relationship of the Scotts.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Chrissy Comments. I know it looks a little different behind me. It's because I moved over the holidays and into the new year, and that was actually a piece of why you didn't see me for a while. It was just a lot going on. So yeah, I haven't come up with a new setup yet. You know, maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just so damn tired of spending money on buying new shit. I'm just like, now I gotta buy new shit for my setup, and so you might see me on the couch for a little bit, okay? And it's gonna be all right. We'll just have like a good old sit down style, which I kind of like. Like, I feel a little bit more comfortable. That's kind of like the new approach or style I want to do. Just kind of have like more of a relaxed, slower sit down style type of thing, and I desperately need help with just kind of revamping and reformatting a few things. I want to expand the channel a lot more, and I want to talk about a lot of different things, and sometimes I feel really boxed in. So it would be a huge help if you all could like just legit drop a comment about what you want to do, what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want me to go over. I would definitely love to know, because sometimes I legit like beat my brain over and over again trying to freaking figure it out. And sometimes I get tired of that. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here really quick. And it's not going to be a long and drawn out video, but I feel like I have to touch upon what's trending right now, and get it and jump on the bandwagon like everybody else, because everything is freaking regurgitated, right? And I'm just going to follow along, and that's what I don't want to keep doing. But the Scotts, okay? Kristy Scott, she's getting divorced from Desmond Scott. Now, if you don't know who the Scotts are, you probably are not chronically online like I am and other people. But honestly, they're kind of hard to miss. They're on just about every single platform, particularly TikTok, and that's how I found them, was on YouTube. They are a couples channel. They're just super fun and happy, and their whole riff is Kristy, and I'm gonna miss that because I actually did like their content. I am one of their fans.
Giving my chef husband a break. Breakfast.
What you gonna take? You gonna take one? It ain't even toasted. Kristy, why are you? Kristy, what are you a cow?
Dinner.
Kristy, that's not cool. What?
And that's the reason why I'm doing this video, because I found myself scrolling through their channel the other day, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss Desmond going Kristy. I'm looking at my fiance and I'm like telling him the Scotts are divorcing, and he looks at me like I have 10 heads. Like, bitch, what are you talking about? Who is that? Like, we don't have no friends named the Scotts. And then it hit me, and I was like, ooh, girl, at your big grown age, you are literally sitting up here thinking about somebody else's relationship, someone else's divorce, and really acting like this is affecting you. You still got bills to pay tomorrow, and they ain't paying it. This is not affecting you. So this is why I want to do the video, because I really do believe, like, if this isn't a sign to end social media, I don't know what is, this goes to show that we are so used to watching curated bullshit online and curated relationships. And it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that there are groups of people out here who are truthfully mourning the relationship, the ending of the relationship of the Scotts.
Filling Kristy's comments with, oh yeah, I can see right here, he hated you always. What is up with y'all? She doesn't need everybody looking back at every single video that she's ever made and any little slight motion of his eyes or look away or anything. So, oh, he hated you, girl. What is up with that? Come on, bro. The way social media reacts to big news about people is so weird. That weird parasocial relationship, can we stop that in 2026? Can we stop and remember the people that we watch on the screens are actually people?
Now, I'm going to start with the fact that I realized that Kristy and Desmond were always an illusion, right? And that's a lot of the things of that we see online. That really is what social media has become, especially when you get like these family couple channels and vlogs and stuff like that. It is literally completely false. And I'm telling you, like, y'all, we have to stop believing people. I don't believe anything anyone tells me anymore. You can literally come up to me and say your head is on fire, and I will go, yeah. Like, I do not believe nobody no more. Like, because people front so hard, and I think a piece of it is because they have built this persona and this personality on social media, on their socials, and they want to live up to it. Like, it's like I've seen vloggers being like, I live this luxury lifestyle, and I'm like, bitch, please, you live right down the street on the same block I do. Like, what luxury wear? Girl, sit down. And that is the truth, okay? Like, y'all are watching vlogs from people telling you that they can afford this and afford that, and they're literally right here next to me, okay? And I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, let's be all the way for real. So to me, it's like the Scotts are the same thing. And I think once upon a time, when you find influencers and you find personalities that start online, I think once upon a time, they were truthful and they were really themselves, and you were really getting a glimpse of something with maybe like a little kick, a little extra, spice to it. But in reality, it's always an illusion because they found a way to monetize their relationship, and it was doing stupid shit. Like, let's be honest. And I think and listen, all content has their lane. And that was one of the reasons why I like them, because it's like, for once you could watch them and it's not about the news. It's not about politics, not about us bombing somebody. They're very non-controversial. It was just literally Kristy doing the weirdest, stupidest shit, and Desmond laughing and being annoyed with her and them and their kids and just having a good old time. And it was just fun to watch. You could just scroll through their videos and you just could escape like reality for a minute. And that's the thing. That's when it hit me, which is, right, they were never real. Like, were y'all even married? Were y'all even a real couple? Because when you figure out a way to monetize your relationship and that your relationship is really just a means to make money, then yeah, you're giving us nothing but a highlight reel. You are giving us nothing that comes with a real relationship. And we're thinking like, oh, we're in their house. We've seen them in their house. We've seen them move. They built a big ass new house. And you think you get this like, this disillusion that you're close to them, but it's like, no, that's digital proximity. Like, you're not close to them at all. You don't know them at all, because at the end of the day, we didn't know that they're fighting behind closed doors. We didn't know that Desmond was, boinking everywhere, because he just didn't feel good in a relationship. We didn't know that, right? See, they didn't show that part. And that's what pisses me off about them too. Cause it's like, no, see, this is what I'm tired of. Like, be for real, be all the way for real. Relationships are not fun all the time. They're not roses. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of forgiveness. It takes a lot of honesty. It takes a lot of hits and bumps and tugs, and it's never linear. And I'm not saying that they ever said it wasn't, but this is one of the dangers when we prop up a couple like them, is that we're propping up this perfect reality that doesn't exist, it never existed, and it will never exist. It reminds me of that other couple that got put on blast. I don't even know what they're doing now. I think they might have ruined their whole freaking career. It's that black lady with that white man, and they started their little couple channel, little family channel, and she played the whole shtick of, I was a single black mother and this white man came and he took me and my kids and now he paid for this, he paid for that, he's got me the house, I'm a housewife, yada, yada, yada. And come to find out, the bitch put down the down payment of the house, okay? It was her money, okay? The bitch was paying the mortgage, okay? The bitch brought her own range. He ain't do shit. Actually, come to find out, he was a bum. He was a dusty Brad. He was a bum. But yet she created this storyline and this illusion, and everyone fell for it. Everyone ate it all up. They loved the fact that this white man was her savior, and they created all this content around their interracial relationship as, pedestalizing him. But yet, in the same breath, it was her behind the door making the payments. That shit is wild, dude. It's wild. And it's wild that we keep falling for it. And this is where I say this really needs to be the end of social media. Like, this is it. We're done. We're done with relationship couples on YouTube. We're done with family vloggers, hey, this is what we're doing today. We're done. Okay. We're struggling out here. We're trying to work. We're trying to pay bills. All right. I got to go get my oil change this week. I got too much shit to do other than look at your fake ass lifestyle. We're done. So anyway, child, girl, she divorcing him. Can you imagine? Like, I low-key feel like she's obviously known about his extramarital, his affair, probably for quite some time, but clearly the empire that they have, I mean, Jesus, like, this bitch was plotting. Desmond, you think you were plotting? Nah, girl was plotting, okay? She said, let me wait a month or two. She put the YouTube channel in her name, the TikTok account in her name, and then said, file. Okay. She said, I'll lock the accounts. File. It's under my name now. I control it now, bitch. You think you gonna get some of the money I built? Because let's face it, she was the face of all of it, She was the star. He was kind of in the background, which probably why he was mad and, wanted to go about and do things. That's a whole nother story. Why they broke up, I really don't care. But I do find it very interesting how, she's moving throughout the whole thing. And I wonder if she's actually going to be able to keep her channel alive without Desmond, because I was kind of looking at some of her TikToks that she's done, I guess post their breakup, and it's boring. At the end of the day, you might want to take Desmond's little cheating ass back, because we're gonna miss that little laugh he had, because it made your video. It really did. But I guess she said, me and my kids gonna be good. Me and my money, we're gonna be good. I'm gone. But anywho, drop a comment on what you think about their breakup, and also what do you think about parasocial relationships and why we become attached to these weirdos online, filming themselves, telling us what they're doing, because they ain't doing nothing truthful. They ain't telling us nothing true, and that we don't know. Okay, they're so far moved from reality, and stop making these people rich. All right, they were fake, they were false, like probably every other vlogger, influencer out there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I have a new setup by then. I probably won't, but we'll dig into some stuff later in the week. All right, bye.
3, 2,